Alright guys, welcome back to the Journeyman here on Football Manager 2021. We're still with our first club, that is Cliftonville. We're having an okay season, a decent season to be honest. We're currently sitting in 5th place, but we want to finish it a bit higher than that. Ideally, we would like to be in the European places. So, with that said, let's get stuck into today's first game. And probably only game, because it is the transfer window. I don't expect to make any signings, but we'll take our time. And who knows, if we can get a deal or two over the line, then we might go ahead and accept it. But I'm going to play Kane up front instead of Gormley, just try something different here. And that's probably, we'll maybe play Dunn over Brush. Just to give it a change a wee bit, I don't like playing the same players consistently over and over again. Doherty maybe come in for Bagnall. And who else could we maybe bring in? We'll give Maguire a game over Curran. There you go. I am expecting to win this match without much hassle, to be fair. So let's go. Put them in, see what happens. Win here could see us move up to potentially 2nd place. Defeat could see us drop down to, I believe, 6th or 7th. So we'd want to try and avoid that as best as possible. But it's always good to bounce back with a win after defeat, and we did lose in the last game, unfortunately. We were on a decent run as well, and Jesus Christ, Larne have taken the lead, so straight away we moved down to 6th place already. And who knows, I don't know how Linfield's going at the moment. I think they might be drawing, but come on, we need better than that. 20 minutes in, not a lot happening. No highlights to speak of as of yet. Maybe there's going to be no highlights, maybe there's going to be nothing. Gannon on the attack now. Just seems to be two teams back and forward here, not a lot happening. Latest scores, we could check that. You can see Larne are 2-0 up, Ballymena are 2-0 up, Glentoran are 3-1 up, Carrick are beating Coleraine. Bit of a surprise there. And half time, guys, half time, and not a fucking single highlight to show. We're going to have to change this here big time mentality if we're going to go attacking. We're not going to waste any time. In possession, we're going to go... We don't want to work the ball into the box anymore. We're going to go play for set pieces. Nah, we're happy to... We're going to go at a much higher tempo. Just try and stand up. We're going to go a wee bit wider. Since we're going to focus for crosses, we'll go wider and see if we can have an effect. And who knows, we gave Kenny Kane a chance up front. Gave him a start over Joe Gormley, and we haven't even had a highlight, so maybe that just shows that it was a mistake, and we need to put Joe Gormley back on the pitch before this one is over. We'll give it another 10 minutes, I think, but I mean, come on, that's just a full hour now into this game and not a single highlight. That is piss poor. I mean, the only thing that could get worse is if we end up losing this game, man. That is mental. It's 20 minutes to go. I'm going to have to make the changes here. How has this happened? I honestly don't know. Let me see. Doherty is going to come up here, I think. We'll play Curran here, and then Kane will take off for Gormley, and I think we'll bring on Foster on the right. So there you go, that's the changes made. Will they have any effect on this game? At the moment, it's not turning out to be that way. Let's see though, McDermott with a throw into Curran. Back to McDermott, whipped in there, back post, it's Maguire! Oh my, and he's hit it straight at the keeper. Ivies though, picks it up in a decent position, he's crossed it in and it's nowhere near a Cliftonville player, man. That is sick. What a chance that was. It won't get a better chance than that. Well, maybe they will. Maybe Dungannon will get a better chance. Harney passes it back to Dunn. I cannot believe I'm taking the lead there. Fucking hell. I thought it was a goal. I didn't think Maguire could miss. Well, technically, he didn't really miss. It was saved, but come on, he should be putting it past the goalkeeper there. No danger. But it's nice to actually finally get a highlight. Now here's McDermott. Whips a ball and it's Gormley there. Yes! It is Joe Gormley. What was I thinking leaving him out? Seriously, guys, what the fuck was I thinking? Happy days. So we've got the goal there. Let's just go Let's just sit back. We want a mentality. We're going to just go back to... We'll go defensive. Out of possession, we'll be happy to... We'll lower this wee line here. Be more compact, and we don't want to play the offside now. We'll just drop back. And, yeah, that should be enough to get us over the line. And it's been a poor... Well, I don't know, a minute later, highlight here for Dungannon. Ford whips it in. And it's into the hands of Dunn. That could be a save that gets us all 3 points. I know it's still 10 minutes to go there, but you don't feel like Dungannon are going to create much. That could be the only opportunity they get, and they haven't taken it. So ball up through to Foster. It is Foster. He's got Gormley running in. He doesn't wait on him. He hits the side net instead. Perhaps should have waited. He was never really going to score from that angle, was he? And he didn't. And you see a win here. We currently only moves up into 5th place. Well, we start at 5th, so we didn't even move us up at all. According to McDermott. Wilson. Wilson to Convey. Oh my god, there's a Dungannon player in the middle. It's Ford. I don't fucking believe that. I do not believe that. 4 minutes to go, they've equalised. And how the hell has this been allowed to happen? They've absolutely done nothing in the game until... Literally until the last couple of minutes. And now all of a sudden they're creating chances. And now we've got 4 minutes to try and find a winner. This is embarrassing. Maybe it's my fault for going to defend. I don't know. But I'm not, regardless, no happy. Oh my god, we play it right to McGinty. What's that all about? What is that all about? 3 minutes to go. It's our anyway back. Referee's had it on 4 minutes. Had it on time here, but it doesn't look like it. Looks like this is going to end up a draw. And we are going to, it is a draw, and we're going to drop another place in the league table this time to Larne. So Gormley came on, got the Larne beat them, but we now find ourselves still 5 points off the top, but opportunity wasted there. And Linfield then close back, so Linfield only 8 points off the top of the table, and only 3 behind us. So just when you thought maybe Linfield were out of contention here for this, battle at the top, maybe they get themselves back into it. I mean, it's still very tight, but you can see now we've dropped a few points off the teams that are ahead of us now. So we need to try and get back to winning ways as quickly as possible. And we should never have conceded that late goal. Up next we have Larne, they're 5th in the league. That's going to be a big game. Transfer deadline day. We will take part in it. I don't expect us to make any steals or anything like that, but we will take part in it. Speculation persists that could be leaving. Could he be leaving? Yeah, maybe. He might leave. Who knows? He might leave. But he might not. But he might. But he might not. Let's have a look at who we could possibly get in then. Let's see here. Kieran O'Connor, we're not going to get him. Stephen Fallon, we're not going to get him. Valued at 115k. Jesus Christ, we're not going to, definitely not going to get him. Let's see here. Is there anyone here we could potentially bring in? I think maybe we need a centre back. To be honest, maybe we need a centre back. What about Andrew Doyle? What about this guy? Valued it. He looks like he could be the kind of guy that comes in and helps us shore up the defence a wee bit. Whether we can afford to get the transfer, who knows. They don't like us spending money, but let's go ahead and offer 4k, which I think is a reasonable amount. Oh, and the fact they're happy enough to take that, so that is, I mean, we'll go ahead and accept that then. I mean, I think the guy looks a decent player. Or should we... Well, hold on. We'll finalise the offer. Obviously, that's not the deal. We haven't confirmed the deal or anything like that. But let's see if we can compare this Andrew Doyle to perhaps our best centre-back. Let's see then. Or at least one of our best centre-backs. None of these guys... None of these guys really play. What about John McGivern? He plays... He's only 18 years old. He's valued as an important player. See, he's a good player. But Andrew Doyle does appear to be good. I think this Andrew Doyle guy is definitely worth being signed. So I'm happy. I mean, if the board accept it and we can afford the wage, then I think we're happy enough to go ahead with that. Doyle is slightly interested in negotiating terms. Well, happy days. Let's start these negotiations then and see what we can do. He would be considered a good signing, right? So he wants squad player. We're happy enough to agree to that. No problemo. And oh my god, he wants £725 a week. We can only offer 375. I can just tell that that is going to be a that's going to be a no-go. We'll make it non-negotiable, but I can just tell straight away he is not going to accept that. And there you go. I mean, the guy wanted about double the amount that we could afford to give him. So no surprise that we had to knock that move on the head. But that is what it is. We've got some loan deals here that we're going to get sorted. Lauren McDarby offer. They can have him. And I don't think we're going to get anyone in, guys. I'm just being realistic. It doesn't look like it. Even though we've loaned players out, our wage budget doesn't seem to be going up. So I don't know what we can do about it, or will he remain at a club? I don't know about this guy. He might remain, he might no. We'll just do that for now. Will we have another wee look here? Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look. Scouting. We just need someone that's wage isn't going to be an absolute fucking killer. That's what we need. Max Stafford. I mean, this guy would potentially be good. What's his wage? I don't really know. Stats are pretty good though. He's uncapped. Surplus to... Oh well, they're not really playing him. He's only on £200 a week, so I think this would be a good signing. Obviously he's not going to be around forever, but he would be better than any of ours. Oh, alright, so he's actually currently better than any of our centre backs by a full star. So let's go ahead and offer... We'll offer 2k. And they're happy with that, right? So let's finalise that deal. It's just all about the wage. Hopefully he just doesn't want a massive wage. And if he doesn't want a massive wage, then we can work around it. But if he wants a big wage, then we're kind of screwed. Let's see then. Let's get stuck in. Let's see what the wage is that he wants. So here we go. They've accepted the offer. Now we wait. McDarby set to sign for Larn. Yeah, we'll just accept him. I mean, I don't think the guy's any good, really. Well, hopefully he's not any good. For all I know, he could be the best player we have. He's sold. You sold a player to another team. Well, let's have a look at Jimmy McDarby. To be fair, his stats don't look that bad, but yeah, I don't think he's... probably has no career, really, at us, does he? And now we just need to wait on that guy getting back to us. We're waiting. Josh Smile. Who the fuck's this guy? Maidenheads, Josh Smile. I've no idea who this guy is. Would I take him if we could get him? Let's see, player comparison. Would I take him? I don't know. I've never heard of him. I don't know why we're being linked with him, but his wages seem doable. I mean, we could scout the player, but we'll scout him, I guess. Maybe we'll look to try and get him in the next window. I don't know, but we want to try and get that defender in. Is it Josh Smile? No, it's not him. Recommendation. Let's see here. Would they recommend... Oh, fuck, this guy apparently is good. Approach to sign. Right, let's go and try. Let's try and get him then. We'll agree to that. You can have all that stuff. His wage. Signing on fee, maybe give him 1.5. Appearance fee, maybe give him 150 to make up for that shitey wage thing. I get the wage is probably going to kill us here, but we can only, all we can do is offer him 350. That's about as max as we can go. We can't go any higher than that. Signing on fee. What if we give you £2,000 signing on fee? Nah, he's going to reject it. We just don't have the funds. There you go. Just don't have the wage structure just isn't there. Got 8 hours and 15 minutes remaining. Yeah, we tried to get him, but we just couldn't get it over the line. Wouldn't happen. And now we're just waiting. Okay, well, fuck me, right? We've already spoke about this guy, right? I've no interest in it. We couldn't afford him. End of story. There's no need to keep rubbing it down our fucking throats, man. This or rubbing it in our faces. Oh, look, why do they want to keep talking about this guy? Aye, let's talk about the fucking rumours. I don't know where the story is coming from, I'm afraid, right? He's pish, we don't want him anyway, right? I know he priced himself out of the deal, but relatively quiet transfer. Well, I mean, the board are stingy bastards, they won't give me any money, so... And is that it? Is that it over? Didn't even get a chance to sign that. Did we get that guy or what? I don't think we got him. There you go. We made the offer, but for some reason, did he not? Did he refuse the contract, or what happened? I don't know what happened to this guy. I mean, we tried to get him, and now he's saying he's not interested, even though we made him a deal that he said he was happy with. To me, that is mad. I don't understand that. I don't fucking get it. Monthly financial update. Apparently, we profited a lot of money though this month, which is good. Up 15.6k. Overall balance 103. That's good. That is very good. Yeah, I mean, if we can keep going up like that, we'll be doing great. Keep in mind, the money is tight in these leagues. In Northern Irish League, there's fucking no money in it. You mere chance of getting a fiver out of a bloody homeless man's pair of jeans. But nah, we're happy enough. If we're making money every month, then we're making money and we're doing alright in the league. So, I mean, you can't really complain too much about that, can you? Although the board are still pissed off that we spent that money on Kenny Kane, but I think it could be a good signing in the future. And speaking of the future, up next we do have Larne at home, and I think that's a must-win game, guys. I genuinely believe it's a must-win game because we could fall massively behind. Now we're on a C plus, so I don't quite know what's happening here. 1 minute ago we're on an A minus, then we get a B plus, and now we're on a C plus. So we're falling lower and lower down in the board's estimation, but hopefully we can bounce back, guys, with a win against Larne. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Sadly, it was a draw against Dungannon, not great, and in a transfer window we didn't manage to get anybody in. But you know what? I feel like the first 11 we've got is pretty strong. If we keep everyone fit and healthy, we've got a chance to, like I said, finish in the top 3. If we don't keep everyone fit and healthy, then we're fucked. It's as simple as that, guys. Make sure you tune in, see you next episode. But until then, until next time, peace.